Once again, folks, we are back here with now the District 16 5A champion girls head wrestling coach, JJ Ayala. Coach, before we even began this interview, you told me this was one of the toughest matches you've ever been in, just due to the fact that it came literally down to the finals and down to almost the last match.
Yes.
How grueling was it, and how much of a challenge really was this for your girls?
I mean, it's a tough district, no doubt about it. I mean, we got some of the toughest teams here in the valley and probably in the region right now, and just them grinding it out. I mean, everybody had to do their part, and that's what they did. You know, had to defeat some pretty tough teams and some tough individuals, that's for sure.
Yeah,
a lot of credit there. So
you told me going to the finals, it was literally point differential.
Yeah, we're about 2 points ahead of everybody.
Yeah, but you had a plan. You had a plan. What was your plan that you said, if we do this, we're going to win this thing?
Win three out of the five in the finals. You know, and that was, you know, just with the competition that was there, it could have gone either way. But, you know, point wise, we win three for sure. You know, pretty much have it, you know, set head in the bag. But, you know, we only got two, and we needed help from others, and that's what we got, and came out with the trophy. So,
you know, Coach, to know when it was all over and they brought this thing towards you and you realized you won it, what was your first reaction?
Honestly, I was so proud of these girls, you know, and you know the whole program in itself. You know, the coaching staff, the you know, Coach Alanis and Coach Gomez, you know, this year, and administration. I mean, I was just proud for the whole Donna North school. I mean, it's from top to bottom, from day one, you know, that it opened to yesterday. It was a building program, you know, building steps all the way through, and you know, kids that came before, coaches came before, you know, administration and whatnot. You know, everybody had a hand in it. So when it came down to this, I mean, this is everybody's hard work, you know, not just the girls, you know, the support, the families, parents. I mean, it's all the way through custodial staff, you know, clerks. This is everybody at Donna North that had a part of history. It's everybody's, you know.
You know, we're going to take a walk back in memory lane to 2 weeks ago in duels when you faced Rio, and it was one of the most. That was at the time I thought that was one of the most grueling matches I've seen. Of course, this one now was. But do you think that and you just fell short by a couple points? Do you think that match, and they ended up winning duels?
Yes.
Was that the confidence that the girls said, hey, if we can compete with a team like Rio, we can compete against anyone? Do you think that was maybe the turning point right there?
I think so. I mean, district duels was tough, you know, and to compete against a good team like Rio and coming that close, you know, by 3 points, you know, it gave the girls confidence. Yes, we didn't, you know, come out in third. You know, I think the girls felt down a little bit. They didn't recover. But after that week, and we talked to them and said, hey, you know, we can't go take a step back when something like that happens. And I think these girls just, you know, pushed forward and said, we're going to get them. You know, we're going to come back and we're going to take it all. If we're that close and we can compete with them, you know, we have a very good shot. And that was their mentality going in. And they all did their part, you know.
I was just about to ask you, what was the difference going into this meet? Do you think that the girls knew that this was it? This was basically now or never, do or die? Or what do you think what was the biggest thing you saw out of them that made them complete this historical task?
Well, my focus to them was extend your week, extend your wrestling season by one week by making regionals. However, wherever you fall, you know, everything else will take. You know, this fell into place. You know, and by them doing their job, and they mentioned earlier, a family supporting each other. You know, some lost, but they came back. You know, a good example was Dulce. You know, Bettis. She wound up in 5th place. Came back and did the wrestle back. She won. Now she advances to the regional. So, you know, the support that she had from the girls and the coaches, you know, she was able to overcome that. And that's where this all ties in, you know, that we call a family. Like, hey, you know, we support each other. You do your job. Everything else falls into place. And that's where they went with this. So
you can see how excited these girls were in the video. I mean, they were. even before I started playing it, they couldn't stop talking about it.
Yeah.
You know, today walking in,
just started rolling and then they got quiet.
I'm sure
quick.
that's all they heard today.
Yeah.
I mean, what has it been like for them? You know, they were in the paper.
Yes.
They were on Chief Sports. We did a video with them. They've probably never done this before.
Never.
So for them to get this, I mean, this had to have been the highlight of their high school career. Wouldn't you agree?
I believe so. Yes. You know, and it's something new to Donna North. You know, wrestling is new to Donna ISD. So something like this, you know, we had a couple of trophies here and there, and they felt excited. You know, and I said, well, this is not the end. You know, we still got to work for the ultimate goal, and you know, it's a big buzz going around here. I mean, teachers are walking by, talking, you know, congratulating me and, you know, the coaches and the kids and administration, even the other kids. And I'm sure parents are, you know, happy about it. And, you know, other coaches have been calling me and texting me, and, you know, and it's special. It's special. Not because it's the first one. It's special because the hard work that they've put into it since day one. I mean, it was grueling. I mean, you know, and these girls couldn't have done it without some of the guys' help as well. And that's where it all ties in as a family. Yeah. The guys helped out tremendously, you know, pushing them, you know, to do better. I mean, that's where their support was also.
Moving forward, these girls want state. They also, this is not the end. This is only the beginning.
Yes.
You know, seeing their confidence and how high it is right now, do you think that's going to give them the boost they need going into regionals that could propel them to state? Because as you know, confidence leads you a long way.
Yes.
They've got the skills, but you got to have the confidence, and you got to have that. You can't have those nerves.
Right.
So do you think that is the cherry on top of the icing, on top of the cake, that could lead them to the big dance?
It can, you know, and regionals is very tricky, you know. Of course, state's a totally different story, but regionals kind of tricky because it's a bigger venue. There's a lot more things going on, and you know, some of these girls haven't been out of the valley to experience stuff like that. And you know, I've only had maybe about 2 coming back that have advanced, and you know, for them to overcome that, and I'm not saying it's fear, but just that the awesomeness of the awe of, you know, being at regionals, seeing all these different teams from different areas, you know, if they can overcome that, I think and just wrestle, would have a very good shot to advance to state.
History. You got a big grin on your face when I say it. History. First team in the history of Donna North High School to win this thing. I know it's all about the girls, Coach, but how do you feel knowing that this is the first team, this group?
Right.
And you told me before the year, there's something special about this group. When we did our preview, you said, John, there's something special about this group. We're going to make some noise. Looking back from then to now, I mean, are there any words to describe how this whole season planned out and where they ended up? And now, when everyone remembers Donna North Wrestling, they're going to remember the 2017-18 team as the team that set the bar high.
I mean, you said the word right there, history. I mean, be part of history, that's great in itself. I mean, and I give all the credit to the girls. I mean, and then I've been told, well, the coach and this, well, I mean, we just plant the seed, water it, and they're the ones that, you know, they flourished, and it worked. Came out on top, and it's one proud coach here. So.
Well, I gotta say I'm proud too, because you didn't want to really do this interview.
No,
I had to. I mean, I almost had to get a chain to wrap around you to pull you in here to do it. But you know, Coach, when you're a part of something like this, I mean, everybody deserves a big part of it, and I want to personally congratulate you.
Thank you,
David Saldana, all of us from Chief Sports. I mean, we've enjoyed being a part of the ride, and we've been with it since we've started here.
Right.
You know, with Donna North, and seeing the wrestling program evolve has come a long way. And, you know, we're going to continue this ride till it comes to an end, Coach. So we just want to personally congratulate you guys, and it's well-deserved.
Thank you.
Very well-deserved.
Thank you.
I didn't let the cat out of the bag to the girls, but on the magazine coming out, we have one right now, but the next one that comes out is going to be a wrestling issue, and they're going to be on the cover of the magazine. I think it's well deserved.
Thank you.
So
they deserve it. They deserve it.
Yes, sir. Coach, congratulations. Go enjoy that trophy a little bit.
Yes, sir. Thank you. God bless.
Thank you.